Hello YouTube. Today we are doing a budget DIY exhaust system on a '08 Chevy Malibu 3.6 liter V6. It's this vehicle here. We will be installing the Evil Energy mufflers into this. I've seen a few videos on these mufflers. They sound pretty good. Most all the videos I've seen though were 4-cylinder vehicles with a single pipe. This Malibu here has duals. Fun little fact, it's actually, let me show you, a single pipe here that goes into the muffler and then right into the side of the muffler, and then two pipes come out of either side of the muffler. So that's pretty interesting. The videos of the Evil Energy mufflers, they do sound good. They don't typically have that sport tuner kind of fart can sound to them. It's a little bit deeper of a tone. I think with this dual system that I'm going to be doing today, will definitely kind of step that sound up. I've already done some pie cuts here for some 90s I'm going to create, and also a little bit of a Y pipe, but I'll be welding on those and getting those kind of sorted out. I'll show you guys some videos of doing that throughout this video here. So let me give you a little sound check of the Malibu here. Just so you know, I have done a resonator delete on it. I was trying to get a little more sound out of it, a little deeper tones, and it definitely did that. It just didn't quite give me what I was looking for. So if these Evil Energy mufflers end up being more than I want, I'll get a aftermarket resonator, install that, and that should cut out any drone if there is any, and quiet it down a little bit. So let's get that sound check for you. Okay, as you can see, it doesn't sound that bad. It's pretty decent. If you still want to stay a little quiet under the radar, it's definitely a good idea to just do the resonator delete. Before you guys get on to doing any kind of welding, I just want to remind you to remove your negative battery cable. You don't want any of that welding energy to make it to your computer, of course. I'm pretty sure that'd be a bad idea. So I'll definitely keep you guys informed the best I can. If you want any information on these pie cuts, how I did them and how they're going to work, put out a comment in there, and maybe I'll make another video on that for you. All right, see you soon. Okay guys, so I forgot to tell you, when I did say that this is a budget build, I spent as minimal amount of money on this as possible. I bought my own welder. I bought a mask and gloves, and bought the mufflers. With all that being said, I ended up spending just a little under $200 to do this. The nice thing about this is, if I don't like the way that it comes out, I have the welder now to turn around and fix it or put it back the way it was. It doesn't really matter because I can do it all myself now. The pipe that I have, I got lucky and managed to scavenge that from a friend out at his place that was planning on throwing it away. So I got lucky and I got the pipe for free. The welder I got is an Amazon welder, a Zuno. It's a flux core 110 volt welder. I've done a little bit of welding with it already. It just got here yesterday, but I did give it a little test run. It seems pretty good right out the gate, so I'm looking forward to doing quite a bit with it. And I'll get you guys some video of the welds. I'm not the best welder. I do know how to weld, but I don't have hours and hours and hours or years of experience, so I know enough to get the job done, at least for exhaust. You know, I'm not going to go weld a bucket of a backhoe and be like, that's good, go ahead and run it. But hopefully all this works out, and I'll give you guys some video of it. Okay, so as you can see here, I got everything tack welded. These are my 90s here, and here's another 90, and this is my splitter that goes out to 90s here. What I'm going to do is, when I cut the muffler out, the single pipe that comes down from the motor, I will cut the muffler right off of that pipe and then fit this point here right into that pipe, and basically it will go in like this. And what I'll do is I'll take my Sharpie and I'll mark around here all the way around, cut that off, and then that'll be an open hole into this Y. So that's what will give me my dual exhaust that I'm looking for. These pie cuts seem to have come out pretty nice, you know. I did a halfway decent job, I'd say. Well, of course, for some reason all my lines didn't line up, but the pieces themselves, they fit together quite well. And as you can see, as it sits, I'll give it a little help here, it is a 90-degree angle. All right, I got all the welds done. Like I said, I'm not the greatest, but I'm pretty sure I got penetration through everything. I just need to wire brush it all, maybe hit it with a flappy disc, and kind of smooth it out a little bit, any of the rust spots. You can see some of them got a little gnarly, but yeah. So they're all together. Next is cutting out the old exhaust and start fitting these pieces in, and a little bit more welding is some straight pipes in between the gaps, and we'll almost have this bad boy done. I'll tell you what, I've had a blast using this Zuno little flux core welder. It's worked great. Even with my bad welding, it's done a pretty fantastic job making up for my poorness. But let's get these cleaned up and see how they look after. Okay, got them all wire brushed and cleaned up. You can see the welds now. They're a little gooey, but they're there. You know, I mean, like I said in the beginning, I'm not you know, hours on end kind of welder, but they came out good. They're together. I did take the flappy disc to this one here, and you can see there's a few little pits and holes and whatnot, but definitely coverage all the way across. I don't think I'll have any issues with with leaks or anything like that. So on to the next step. Okay, now it's on to the fun part. Cutting this muffler out. I'm gonna cut this pipe here that comes from the front of the vehicle. You can see there, that's where the resonator was. And the pipe comes back to this muffler here that sits sideways in the back of the car. But you want to make sure before you get to cutting anything out that you want to spray some lubricant on your mounts here. They'll help them to come off. Of course, you don't want to try to get those off dry, as old as they are and as crusty as they are. You definitely want to give them some attention here. There we go. All right, next video that this muffler will be gone. Okay, after lots of measuring and fitting and testing and stuff, I got what is the exhaust pipe. I got the hole cut for the inlet. These are the two outlets. The Evil exhaust mufflers, or Evil Energy exhaust mufflers, will go on the ends of these and hang out the bottom of the car. All I have left to do now is weld it to the pipe under the car, and then weld in hangers and then mufflers, and I'm done. We'll get to hearing what this bad boy sounds like. I hope you guys are excited as I am. Okay, everybody. It's been a long trek. Lots of discoveries along the way of doing this. It turned out very nice. I had to do a couple modifications. I had to cut out just a little corner of the wheel well to get the pipes in. I could have cut the pipes and put another pie cut in and kind of angled it out of the way, but it's so far behind the wheel, I didn't really think is that big of a deal. But let's have a little look. See, here's the initial pipes here, and we'll get some underneath shot to show you the work that was done. There's the pipe. Excuse my welds. You can see there the splitter went in well. I still need to get some hangers for the very end here, but it is supported in the middle, and these mufflers are very lightweight, so there's a little bit of wobble in them, but nothing too severe, nothing that is gonna affect anything. But let's get that first sound, huh? Let's see how that's gonna be. I'll scoot you guys in a little bit more here. There you go. Hope you can see good. All right, let's hear it. too bad, I'd say. Sounds pretty good to me. Doesn't sound too bad. Listen, a very important thing when you guys are doing these is before you ever do that first fire up, make sure you wipe down the mufflers with some rubbing alcohol and a clean cloth. You don't want any fingerprints on that chrome, because once they heat up, then the fingerprints are there forever. So make sure you wipe them down before you fire it up. I hope you guys found some useful information in this, and if you got anything you want to know about, please send a comment. And thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.